Let's get brutally honest. Most people who come to us have already done it all. Psychiatrists, years of therapy, CBT, EMDR, even medication. And do you know what? They're still living with the flashbacks, the exhaustion, the anxiety, depression, burnout, lack of sleep, and emotions that feel completely out of control. And why? Because none of those approaches target the root cause of trauma. That's why we created the TheraCoach Pro. It's not counseling, it's not talk therapy, it's a revolutionary group process built on 9 of the best trauma recovery methods in the world. It's designed to rewire the brain at its core in a very specific sequence. If you take nothing else from this, just hear me out. Trauma recovery doesn't happen by talking about the past, it happens by rewiring the brain in the present. That's why traditional therapy fails and why the TheraCoach Pro works. Every week, you join a structured group session that goes far beyond any traditional model. We rotate through 3 to 4 of our 9 world-class therapies on a weekly basis. Why? Because trauma isn't simple. It is different parts of your brain. Our methods are designed to disrupt, desequence, destruct, and recreate the memories, the emotions, the flashbacks, and the behaviors that keep you stuck. We don't talk about trauma. We work directly with the brain, especially the subcortex, where your deepest trauma memories and all those emotions are stored. That's the alarm system, and it keeps going off. It floods you with panic and overwhelm. And you know what? Inside the TheraCoach Pro, we rewire how your brain responds. We also work on the subcortex and the prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain that controls problem solving, social connection, and forward planning. Trauma literally shuts this part down, leaving you unable to cope with your day-to-day life. So our second type of group session is about bringing that part back online, tracking the weekly challenges you're facing, building new skills, strengthening your brain so it can finally function the way it's meant to. This dual structure means you're not just coping, you are resetting the brain on every level. Here's the part no one talks about, the power of community. Trauma isolates you. It makes you feel like you're the only one. But in our TheraCoach Pro sessions, you are surrounded by people who are going through it too now, and they want to heal. Imagine coming into week 1 feeling broken, feeling like, and then hearing someone at week 8 say, oh my God, I feel lighter. I'm not triggered anymore. I've turned a page. It's not just inspiring, it is your proof. And it changes everything because you realize you're not alone and recovery is possible. And here's how we tie it all together. Every month, we rotate our sessions like a carousel. So every part of the brain gets worked on systematically. Then when we finish with what we call the filing process. That helps your brain create a timeline, a date stamp for the trauma, and we file it away in your hippocampus. That's your brain's filing cabinet. This frees up your prefrontal cortex, your brain's CEO, so you can stop living in the past, and finally move into the present, you're now. No more drowning in flashbacks, no more being hijacked by your emotions you can't control. And instead, you're building a future that's really strong, that's stable, and it's trauma-free. TheraCoach Pro isn't talk therapy. It's not counseling. It's brain rewiring. And week by week, you see measurable progress, not just in yourself, but in the people around you. That's why we confidently guarantee your results, because recovery isn't about coping, it's about rewiring your brain for the future you actually want.